Hey everyone, my name's Danny. I'm a new YouTube beauty person. Thought I would make some videos. I've been loving watching everyone else's, and yeah, it's been quite good, so I thought it was about time I start making my own. Today I'm just going to be doing a simple everyday look, going out tonight with the family, just to the grandparents for dinner, so I thought I would do a look for that. Please be kind, as I am new, but hopefully this will become a more often done thing. Starting off today using the MAC Oil Control Lotion. I find this to be a really good primer. I do have a combination to oily skin, and it just helps keep my skin nice and matte, helps foundation stay on longer. So just put a small dab of that all over your face. If you've got dry skin, I don't think it's really necessary. You'd probably not want to oil control too much, because otherwise you'll end up with even more dry skin. Next thing I'm going to do is, today I think I'll use my Fit Me foundation. My shade is 115. So I just put a bit of that on the back of my hand. Whoops, that's way too much. Whoops. Put some of that back in. Yes, that's unhygienic. Oh well. And using my Essential Foundation brush from Real Techniques by Samantha Chapman. Love these brushes. Being in Australia, it's hard to get your hands on them, but I was lucky enough that one of my friends went to the UK and bought them, and then when I was there I bought a few. You can get them in Australia, but they're quite expensive. Also really sorry that the lighting in here is so dark. This is my bedroom, as I'm sure you can tell by the little bits and pieces you can see behind me, but yeah, I've just moved into my room. I'm going to do a makeup collection video soon, so keep your eyes out for that if that's something you're interested in. Just how I organise my makeup and everything. I can already tell it's getting quite dark in here. Might try and switch the light on and see if that'll help. So just brushing the foundation everywhere, under the eyes, down the neck, making sure to blend it in. This shade is slightly more yellow than my skin tone, so it does need to be worked down, especially in a top like this where you can see a lot of my neck. But I love this foundation. It's just something kind of cheap that I like to wear on an everyday basis if I'm not doing something too important. Obviously if I'm going to be out for a long time, then I will wear something with a bit more long-lasting. My other favourites are my MAC Studio Fix Fluid, and I've just got into NARS Sheer Glow, which I bought while I was away because it's so expensive to buy makeup over here. But anyway. So that's my foundation done. I then like to get, I've got an e.l.f., a NYX flat top. It's called B07. It's just a stippling brush. I just like to buff in the foundation just to make sure it's really sinking into the skin. It is quite a nice foundation. Just that little bit better once it's buffed in. This lighting is not that great. Might be nice. Switching the light on will help. Bronzy sort of paint pot. I really like using paint pots as bases. They do work quite well. Just putting that all over the lid. even up to the brow I think I'll do today. Just to set a base for my brow colour, or my highlighter I should say. Sorry if you can hear my dogs barking in the background. Next I'm getting my MAC palette that I created. They're the colours I have so far. And I'm going to start by using, I think it's Woodwinked. Yeah, I'm gonna go with it being Woodwinked. And a MAC 239 flat shader brush. And just put that all over the lid. Sorry about that, my family just came home. After that, I'm going to get the shading brush from Real Techniques. Just give that a bit of a clean. And using Nylon eyeshadow, which was in that palette, I'm just going to highlight the inner corner of my eye a little bit. And I'm going to use that under the brow as a highlight, just a really subtle highlight. Not going to do too much today. Just pop that back away. And then I'm going to get a MAC 224 and just blend out. Woodwinked a little bit. And that's about it for the eyes. Just gonna get an eyeliner. Just using my Makeup Forever Aqua Eyes, just in black. Just lining the upper lash line. This is just a really simple everyday look, shouldn't take too long to do. I often like wearing this when I was going to school. I didn't use my Aqualiner, I used a cheaper product. I prefer to keep my... Sorry, my camera just died. As I said, for a school look I would use a cheaper eyeliner, just to not use all the good stuff for school. Next I'm just going to curl my eyelashes and throw scissors at myself, because that's a smart thing to do. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And my mascara for today will be Le Colossal Volume Express Mascara Smoky Eyes from Maybelline. Really like this mascara. I really like most of Maybelline's mascaras. The falsies will always be a favourite, of course, like most people. But this one does a really good job as well. And then I am going to go back into that MAC palette I was using before. And I've got Mystery in there, which is this one here. And I like to use that as a brow highlight. I'm using this Brilliance angled brush. I bought this from Douglas in... which country was I in? Might have been in Munich. Just filling in my brows, just where they naturally sit. I don't like to create a brow that's not quite what my brow is. I'm a bit new to doing brows. I was not a fan of filling them in until quite recently. So I just fill in what's there. Try and give it a bit more depth and everything. And then I like to go over it with my Prestige Clear Brow Gel. Which looks like any other brow gel. Just run that through to keep them in place. And that's the eye look done. I'm then going to use the Fit Me powder in number 120 and the multitask brush from Real Techniques, and just powder my face a little bit. For my everyday look, I don't always use concealer. Some people might say that's a bad thing. I like to mainly let the foundation take control of my skin. It's also not looking too red at the moment. And I'll fix up under my eyes in a minute with a Touche Clay. But first I'm going to get Harmony Contour Powder from MAC and an angled brush. It's from Crown Brushes. I don't remember the number. It's just the angled blush brush, I actually think it is, from I think it's the Luna series. Anyway, they're really easy to find on Crown Brushes, and they're quite good. And just going to contour my face a little bit. Yes, you can do the fish if you would like. And just a little bit under my jawline. I really like to have a contoured cheekbone. Sometimes it doesn't like to do it, and other times it'll do it quite nicely. So I don't think you can quite see it in this lighting. Hopefully I'll be able to figure out some better lighting for some of the next videos I will be doing. But anyway, that was Harmony. And then I also have Spring Sheen blush from MAC, which is a dupe for Orgasm by NARS. And Harmony can be duped by Laguna Bronzer. Is what a lot of people will use. NARS, as I said, makeup here is expensive. NARS is quite expensive. It's about 3 times the price of the UK and America, so MAC is also expensive, but not as expensive, so I prefer to use MAC. While I was overseas, I did obviously buy NARS Sheer Glow, but that's all the NARS I own so far. As I said, I'm going to get my Touche Clay from Yves Saint Laurent, and just put that under my eye, just to brighten it up a bit. And I'm getting my MAC 217. I have 2 of these. One I use for concealer, and the other one I use for blending. So this is my concealer one. Just blending that out. Nice. Gives a bit of a highlighter, kind of makes it look like I'm not as tired. And then I think I might use Pearl Cream colour base from MAC. And I'm just going to use that as a highlight on my cheeks. Just on the top of where I put Spring Sheen. Just as a bit of highlighter. And that's my finished face makeup. For my lips, just because I'm going out with the family, I'll probably just use Angel. You can see I've got barely any of it left. It's just a really nice pink lipstick. Quite muted. It's a Frost by MAC. And that's my finished look. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. As I said, this is the first makeup look I'm doing and posting, so I hope that y'all will be nice to me. If you've got any suggestions of what I could have done better, I'd love to hear that. I know it's a bit coloured on my neck. I'll probably fix that up before I go out. But yeah, that's about it. That's what I look like with my hair out. So that's the finished look. Just a really casual, everyday sort of look. And yeah, I'll do my makeup collection video in a minute for you. Hopefully you guys will stick around and watch a few more of my videos. In the meantime, have a happy new year, and I will speak to you soon. Bye.